It's like a throne. Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Stephanie and this is the video I've been wanting to make for a long time. We're here, we're doing it. Everything is out of the closet and out of the garage and all right here next to me, and we are just gonna go through every single box in my pile of shame. I know it's called Pile of Shame and that's what I entitled the video. That's just so that everyone knows what they're getting themselves into with this video. I would have it be known that I am not ashamed of anything you are about to see in this video. I have no regrets. This to me is what vitality looks like. The stuff that is in this video is stuff that is either new in box or 90% new in box. What I mean by that is just 90% of the contents of the box are still on the sprue in the box. Category 1, things that are still in the plastic wrap. Chaos just doesn't do it for me. So we have some Possessed, we have Dark Commune, and we have the Chaos Cultists. There was a time where I really wanted to work on these and it didn't happen. Maybe one day, but this is nice, right? One day. It's just the thing about Lumineth is that it's just they're too detailed. I tried multiple times. I tried to paint Lumineth 3 times in my life, in fact, and every single time I'm just like, I don't know how people do this. Everyone has a box of unopened Battle Sisters, right? I'm actually not responsible for these. My husband wanted to get into Marvel Crisis Protocol. We got really excited about it. He was leading that one. I was just tagging along and kind of like, okay, I support you because you support me. That's what these are. We haven't opened them yet, but they're ready for us when the time comes. Random busts that we ordered thinking, yeah, we're gonna take some time and really improve our technical skills. Hasn't happened yet, but when the time comes, we're ready. I have the Gnarlwood box. I don't really know how this happened. I think this was sent to me when I think I either was about to go into labor. It was like that weekend that we headed to the hospital, or it was delivered the week we came back home with the babies. One of those two things happened, and I just remember looking at it and feeling a great sense of sadness. Like I really, really wanted to work on it. It never happened, and then other projects came flooding in, and it still has the wrap on it. I should open this later. Saturday night plans right here. Category 2, large box sets. I wish I could say that these were all sent to me and I just had no part in this, but actually the majority of these I did buy. That's all I have to say. Let's get into it. Okay, this is shameful. I know I said I wasn't ashamed of any of this, but this one, the fact that I have not worked on this is shameful because this is amazing and I love the models and I've heard really amazing things about the game. I haven't gotten started on it. Me and my husband both thought this looked amazing and we thought that we were going to need it. This makes me sad because I freaking love this box. Okay, listen. Me and my husband have this issue where whenever there's a box set with 2 factions in it, we both want the same faction, and then it's like one of us gets the undesirable faction, the other one gets the one we really wanted. This box was perfect because he really liked the Orlocks and I really liked the Nomads, and it was gonna be perfect. We were gonna have the time of our lives learning this game, and we just had 3 kids instead, so it didn't happen in that order, but that's essentially why. Yeah, I think I looked at the sprues and I sniffed the book, and that was the extent of what went into this box. Okay, I did paint some of this one. I painted the Lady of Vines from here, and I started assembling the little winged guys from here. Oh, and wait, is this the Skaven box? Yes, this is. I got like 2 squads of little clan rats put together. So Daughters of Cain in this box are super cool, and I will one day work on them. I've actually wanted to start a Daughters of Cain army for a long time, and when that day comes, I am well set up because this box comes with so many, and they're just waiting for me. So, Into the Dark. Now, actually, you know what? I don't know if I should even put this one in here because I painted half of the Kroot kill team. and put together a bunch of the terrain. So this is in progress. This shouldn't even be in this video because one more that I found under the pile for the category 1, still in plastic wrap. We have some Rangers, beautiful models. And I also have the Targaryen set here next to me, but there are models that have, like, I guess he started working on and they're in there, so I don't want to lift it up because they'll fall. We thought we could get over the repetitive sculpt thing, like, you know, repeats of sculpts, because it's a large scale army game, and like we thought it wouldn't be a big deal if some of the sculpts were repeated, and then they got here and we realized it was a big deal and we couldn't do repeat sculpts even if the gameplay was amazing. We just couldn't do it. And we had already invested pretty heavily, but we both agreed it can't happen. Okay, one more that was hiding in plastic wrap category, my Feculent Gnarl Moth. So I got an email one day saying that this game was going out of print, it was being discontinued, and despite really never having heard about this game, I thought, oh my god, out of print. I got the out of print fever that I get, and I bought a little bit of each faction. There are only four factions, and I actually consolidated all of them and all the sprues and everything into this box. So this is one box full of a little bit of every single faction, and I haven't touched it. I think I built a couple elves and painted them, and the sculpts weren't amazing, but I was like, they're out of print and I have them. So we obviously wanted to play the game and then got the box set and then didn't. So these are in here, and I don't really know that they should be because we have used everything from these boxes except for the models. So we have our own war bands that we used, and we use these, like the cards and the board and everything that came in these, the dice, but we just haven't built or painted these war bands that came in these boxes. So this next category is the one I am most proud of. These are the cream of the crop, all right? These are going to be at the top of my will, my inheritance that I pass on. My old Warhammer Underworlds war bands. And some of these are so rare, okay? I could sell them for a lot of money. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep them forever until the end comes, you know? Rip a Snarlfang. The Loon Core. The Godsworn Hunt. Look at them. Just look at them. Oh. Chosen Axes. Have Elethane Soul Raid. I did paint one of these and I got a second one just to have. I have these ones, the Gore Chosen. I actually don't remember buying these. Grimwatch. I have an extra Starblood Stalker, so I did paint the Starblood Stalkers already. I plan to one day repaint them when my skill level is like where I'm really happy. I'm gonna paint this box of Starblood Stalkers. I have an extra Canaan's Reapers. I have a Mollog's Mob. I actually bought two of these. I did paint one. I hated the paint job. I don't know where those minis are. I never posted them anywhere because I was just not happy with them, but I have an extra. I have my Zarbag Skits, and I actually do plan on painting these. And look, oh my god, the price stickers on here. This is back when they were $30, you guys. I just start going through some pretty quickly. So I have more Underworlds warbands, have some Warbread, some Brays, and some Slingers. I have some Kurnoth Hunters. I went through a pretty serious Sylvaneth phase. It came on hard and fast, and then it left just as quickly. Same with Ogre Motribes. I have been wanting to start an Ogre army since forever, so I finally did. And then we moved house, and then I lost all the models that I had been working on. I still haven't found them. And then I got really discouraged because I was like, oh wow, I had painted like 4 or 5 of these, and then I don't know where they are, and I didn't have the motivation to repaint them. So I am going to be working on these fairly soon. I have them, they're ready, it's like next in line. So really these shouldn't even be in this video because they're in the queue. I lost my old Murderfang that I had painted. I put a lot of effort into it, and I finally built up the self-motivation to paint it again, and watch, the second I do, I'll find the old one. But either way, it's not bad to have 2 Dreadnoughts. Maybe I won't do a Murderfang, maybe I'll do one of the other builds just in case I find a Murderfang, I don't know. I got these Grey Hunters. Actually, these are recent, and I got them because of all the bits that this box comes with, because I'm going to be doing some conversions that you guys will see very soon. probably in the video after this one, you'll see. So I have those, and I have Wolfen. These are actually pretty old. I think I built one of the guys in here, and it was very detailed and very spindly, and then I was like, I don't have the skill level for this. I'm gonna wait. And then, like, that was 2 years ago. Same for these. This was a Christmas present from my Secret Santa, and I was so excited for this, and I still am, but they're just so small and spindly that I want to be able to do them justice, and I just feel like my non-metallic metal is not there yet. I don't want them to look 50%. I want them to be 100%. So I'm just waiting for the right time. I don't really know what to say about this. It's here. Same story as the other ones. I don't know. Got sponsored by Games Workshop. This is one of the first things they sent me, and I felt really excited because this is like one of the first things I got, and it came in the big box with the Warhammer sticker on it, and I was just over the moon, but I just couldn't bring myself to work on it, so I didn't. I didn't know I had this. I was just thinking, oh wow, I feel like painting some Stormcasts, and now, you know, whenever that feeling pops up, I'm ready. Oh, this shouldn't be in this video. This is in the queue. This is my zombie dragon that I will be working on very soon. So I actually need to make a separate pile for stuff that's about to get worked on. Literally surrounded. I don't even know how I would exit. This is a fire hazard at this point. Same for these. This Vanguard is new and in the queue. Yeah, I go through I need a Gloom Spite army every few months. I feel that way, and then I guess one of those times it just got to me and I ordered this, and I did start painting a few of these squigs. I think I have 4 of these squigs painted or something. A Mother's Day gift when I was really into Nurgle for a little bit there was an investment because I knew, I had a feeling Lizardmen were gonna get redone, and I just wanted the old classic models so that one day in like 20 years after I painted tons and tons of the new Lizardmen and I'm feeling like that vintage feeling, like I need to go on eBay and try to find some old out of print Lizardmen, I don't have to do that because I already have them. And this Carnosaur is still perfectly valid and stands well next to the new models. So really, like I said, this was an investment. I have some Moonstone models. I got these fairly recently. Oh gosh, I painted. He's right over there in my case, so this shouldn't be here. But this Rune Faded box and then this Troll I plan on painting them at some point. These sculpts are so gorgeous and the quality is amazing. Nurgle phase. It's a category 1, still in plastic. This. Oh my gosh, this. My Phoenix. So I ordered this Phoenix with the intention of trying to make, it's a long story. It's a really long story. I'm not gonna get into it. I have this Phoenix here. I will work on it one day. No explanation needed. What a nice kit. Box I got at Adepticon. I don't know. These, okay, this one, same thing. It was limited edition, I'm pretty sure. Possibly. I did paint up some of the models from that faction, and then when this came out, this was the starter set, and I was really disappointed with the sculpts, and I'm not gonna work on something if I'm not in love with it, so I didn't. This doesn't belong here. This belongs on the couch because I am going to be working on this week. So I don't know why this is in here. Again, these are in the queue. Okay, so these Kings of War boxes, I heard really good things about the gameplay for Kings of War, and so I tried to order these Northern Alliance things and whatever this one. This was my husband's. He was gonna do these. I don't really know how to say the name, and then I was gonna do Northern Alliance, and then we ordered a bunch of the stuff. We're really disappointed in the sculpts, but we heard really good things about the game, so maybe we should give it another shot. Some of Mantic's new sculpts, like their new halfling stuff, looks really good. So yeah, I might give that another chance. This is a really good box. Animals of the Faraway Sea. I can't really lift it because the little plastic piece that was holding these in disappeared. So yeah, but I have these that I ordered. I backed them on Kickstarter, so those came through. And then the Boarding Patrol, the Space Marine Boarding Patrol. everyone needs an extra Space Marine boarding patrol box just to have this beloved. So I did have an orc army. I still have it. It's actually behind me, top left shelf. I don't know if it'll be in frame or if you'll be able to see when I edit this, but they're up there, and whenever I feel like bolstering my forces, I have this combat patrol. So I'm having a hard time exiting to get to the other things. They're all very tiny things. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of show you from here safely and kind of show you the situation of like what's going on. So this is everything you guys have already seen. Okay. And then over here, it's like a bunch of really teeny tiny boxes full of things. There is that huge heresy set down there. I see a box of Nurglings, a couple Warcry guides. Geez. There are a lot of single characters from Conquest. If you didn't know, Parabellum has like the nicest characters. They're resin, but they're like really, really nice. They're not like fine cast like Citadel. They're very, very nice. And so I have a lot of them, and they're bigger scale. So I thought they'd be really good for practicing different painting techniques. I stand by that. Yeah, so let me actually put you back down. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. You get the idea. I have a lot of stuff, and this has happened over the course of many, many years. This is not including anything that I have started working on that is in like the different levels of like, oh, some things are primed, some things are primed and I started painting them, some were test models for different color schemes. Like all of that stuff is in boxes in the garage, and that would be a whole separate video. That one I think would be a little bit more boring. But yeah, this is all of my new unboxed stuff. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.